My name is Kevin Shelton with Park Street Homes in Grand Park Square. My background started off with a large production builder back in 2007, and I started my career there, slowly went on to commercial structures, everything from hospitals to banks, and then we started Park Street Homes back in 2016. So when we originally started building here in South Houston, one of the biggest struggles was the blighted land. A lot of people talk about, dumping in the streets and crime in urban neighborhoods. And for us, what we saw was opportunity for families to move back into communities where maybe they have deep roots, but not the ability to have a nice product to move back into. When my wife and I first got together, I wanted to move back to the community because I'm from here, and there were no homes for us to move into. So for me, it was a very selfish endeavor to build the homes that we would one day want to occupy, because I knew there were families just like us kind of all around. The pandemic, that was one of the biggest struggles that we encountered. Construction costs ballooned to astronomical amounts, and we encountered some of the worst periods in delays and inflationary activities across real estate for the last several years. In addition to that, lending was definitely one of the struggles that we had, because to get a lot of people to see the vision was very hard. And we're thankful for Tidal Loans for believing in the vision and putting their dollars up, because we took many of banks through and everybody told us people wouldn't want to occupy what we were doing here. And we proved them wrong. So the benefit of actually investing in this community is they're actually investing outside of our development as well. So there's a multifamily property right adjacent to our property that they own and have been renovating throughout the course of this project. And they match the aesthetic of what we were doing from a new development. So when you look at the block in totality, it looks like a cohesive effort and in a very intentional effort to revitalize the community. So we're very thankful for that. So I'm a big believer in Houston. I think Houston is an extremely strong market. We're extremely resilient as a city. We have a lot of different factors that play into our economy, whether it's oil and gas or healthcare or energy. So that gives us a very robust economy, regardless of what the world economy is doing. So there's still 200 plus people that move here every day looking for a place to call home. And our job is to provide them with housing and a great place to live. The areas that we build in, the areas that we've chosen to develop in, are areas that were typically underserved. We believe in development without displacement. So for us, we want to provide not only market rate housing, but affordable housing as well, so that we can create the mixed income communities that will serve these neighborhoods for years to come. So the biggest thing that I've enjoyed is the impact to the community, seeing more rooftops, more people living here, them create a sense of community within not only the development, but the larger community as well. One of the small stories is one of our residents, which is a small family, they actually have in-laws that live across the street. One of the houses that we built when we started this community, she actually grew up down the block. So, there's a warm feeling there in being able to bring people back home, especially people who do well for themselves, right? So, on our market rate product, our average buyer is young professionals, people who have good jobs and good source of income, and they just want a nice place to live. So being able to provide them with that gives us a very strong sense of satisfaction and success. So I would say one of the biggest pieces of advice is tenacity. It's hard, right? Building is hard, financing a project is hard, finding people to believe in the vision is hard, but you have to face all of those challenges with an enormous amount of tenacity in order to not only overcome the challenges coming at you, but the inherent challenges in development itself. So with that, stay the course, keep the faith, and keep going forward. And as you find people who believe, like Tidal Loans, that are willing to partner with you on making things happen, then you can go forward and achieve success. I would have built all 16 homes when we built the first floor. So you can reach us on Instagram at Park Street Homes, Grand Park Square, our website, Grand Park Square HTX. We still have several homes available for sale, so please check us out. My personal Instagram is Kevin Shelton, KEVAN SHELTON, on all social media platforms, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. And then you can reach our company, Park Street Homes, at parkstreethomes.com.